So today we're going to be planting an avocado tree at Brokaw Avocado Farm. So this is a Brokaw tree, and the rootstock is Leola. So they come in a sleeve, tall narrow sleeve. This is the roots, and the roots actually look pretty good. I like to see the whiter the better, or at least light tan. I never like to see dark brown or black. Black's the worst, of course, but I don't even like to see real dark roots. Light tan and whitish is great, but I just cut this sleeve a few minutes ago. So the rootstock is Leola, and the upper tree is Zutano. And let's take a different angle view at the upper part of the tree, and I'll talk about it a little bit. So we're about to put it in a hole, and since the roots look pretty good, you see the whitish light tan, that kind of reflects how the top looks. Generally, if the top looks nice and healthy, some new growth, recent new growth, leaves look pretty nice, except for a few exceptions down there. They don't look so good. Don't know what that is, but it's probably no big deal. Should go away pretty soon. But yeah, the upper tree is Zutano. And more than likely, I'll turn this tree into a two-way tree. And it'll probably be matched up with a reed. Maybe a surprise. But yeah, the sleeve was cut. Cut it with a razor blade or a sharp knife. Cut just seconds ago. Now let's plant it in the hole. You're supposed to pick up from the bottom so the root ball stays intact, but I'm gonna see if I can lift it up from the top so I can film and hold the camera at the same time. And here we're walking over the hole. The hole is pre-dug, and let's flop it in the hole. Oh, so I'll turn it the way I want. I always face the better limbs on a tree this size toward the sun. So in other words, you put the better limbs, the biggest limbs with the fullest leaves on the south side of the tree. And the reason for this is two, it gets more sun, and on top of that, it protects the rest of the tree, mainly the trunk and other branches, major branches. You put it toward the sun, and it shades from that harsh sun. Now this is late October. The sun rays aren't near as harsh, so I'm not even going to protect this tree until maybe about April, May. It'll likely get either painted or a sunshade, unless the leaves catch up. But if you don't have real thick, dense leaves, then you're going to want some sun protection at this age. So this tree is not oriented to the sun yet, so we got to turn it around. About a 180 it looks like. So let's do that now. We're twisting, turning the better leaves on the other side. Oh, let's see, that's probably good right there. Let's try and straighten it out some. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So you see now the better limbs are on the south side of the tree. One other thing when you're planting avocados is this is on a mound, but even though it's on a mound, you still want that surface a little higher than what's around it. See that blue rubber band on the tree? So that'll be above grade about 2 or 3 inches. It's always better to do slightly too high than slightly too low. It just works better. It's more healthy for the tree. You don't want to really bury that trunk in deep soil. It's not good for the trunk. Soil is great for the roots, but you don't want to really bury the trunk on them. So, yeah, I'll leave that about 2-3 inches higher than the grade of the mound. And that's the tips on planting a Brokaw tree at Brokaw Avocado, late October 2025. Thanks for watching.